and that's we do all our research here. But part of Team Taser also they got the West Coast team that's doing their research out there, and the East Coast team that is doing their research out there. That are mostly Maine right now, and northern Maine and northern California.
Oh, okay. What was the guy's name that came up with the...
Bill Brock?
Bill, yeah.
Yeah, Bill's a crazy
He's
guy.
on your team?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I've never met him though before.
You've never met him?
No, I've never met him.
We met him.
Yeah.
He came in
with a big,
footprint, yeah.
Yeah.
big plaster footprint.
Yeah, we got a few down here. Counter area. Yeah, cast. Did you get to meet Michael Merchant?
No.
He said him and Bill go out a lot. Michael's is a biologist.
Oh, yeah, he mentioned Michael.
Yeah, from Maine. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing so. I think he's got like a show he's doing now. He's got a crypto show, and also he's a urban tolerance thing. Yeah, he's doing something for Discovery Channel.
Yeah.
He's a real nice guy, real great guy.
Well, he's going to get wired up first.
Bob wires them up, you know, the whole place.
Oh, I thought. Oh,
Yes.
hey, Brandon, can you carry this one?
Yeah, I got you.
Let me take my hat off too, man.
Never? Next time.
That's time. Raise your hand, that's a joke.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, I can see why. Yeah. It's not mine.
So, guy, you think that's a fire tower up there?
Looks like
Yes.
it.
Yes, for a forest ranger,
Huh.
watchtower.
Last year we had a lot of fires last year.
Yeah.
Texas.
Oh, yeah. A lot of fire.
Oh.
Oh, now there's a house. No, buzzer. Oh, really? See how,
Fingers.
yeah.
Turkey buzzard.
They're the cleanup crew.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Very important
Thank God
part.
for them.
Yes, very important part.
Good, thank you.
Guy Morton. Could be. If you would please, windows right here. Thank you, sir. Perfect. Thank you.
Kind of nervous.
Oh, don't worry, just talk to Serena. Forget about the camera.
I'm not even here.
Regular job.
Yeah, when you did.
I'm in the justification county.
Yep.
That's all I do.
So you love to get out.
Oh yeah, always go hiking everywhere.
Oh, nice.
That's how it's happened.
Sure.
Always hiking.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Don't tell me. Second. You want to have the camera?
You're on Mike Roberts.
You been on this tour yet?
No, tonight.
No. Nice.
Tonight the train ride.
Great. Fun. But you know this area pretty well?
No, this is my first time right here. No, I mean I passed through this town maybe 10, 15 times in the last year. You know, going to like Polk, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Little Rock, hiking. You know, going up the mountains hiking.
Did you know about this area?
No.
Did you know that
No,
they said most haunted part of Texas?
never knew.
I didn't know either.
It's a nice little town.
It's a nice town. Didn't seem like people really liked it.
Yes.
Not New York, that's Just from like 50 degrees.
Mic level tone.
Yes, sir.
Last minute, yeah, for sure.
Well, we got lucky because if it didn't get like it is right now, the mosquitoes would be bad right now.
Really?
Yeah. It was real bad.
So you got mosquitoes or something?
Oh yeah, all the time.
A little bit later.
So you need to have a frost protector.
It will be out, huh?
Come on out a little bit.
Colonel Tone?
What kind of
Good
teeth
rock
are
out
those?
there.
Oh, they're feral hog test.
Oh.
Yeah, for the cats.
Did you get them yourself or did you?
Nah, I actually found the skull and took them out.
Oh, okay.
While I was out in the field one day.
That counts.
Oh,
That's
you have to
found
walk
out.
in.
Yeah. I wish I would have killed it myself, but
I decided to go ahead and drain
No,
it
it
down
was-
once I turned it back
it was,
on.
it was an alligator kill that I came across.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Wow. So are you a hunter too?
Yeah, I do.
I was listening to an ad on the radio on the way in here, and it was for a jewelry company. But this is how it went. It was like this woman saying, you know, or she was saying, prove, it was like this whole thing about you found her, you caught her, you brought her home, and it's like, now before you go hunting, remind your wife that she's the most special to you. So buy her some jewelry before you go out to bag that bear or deer or whatever it is. It was
I
pretty
like
funny.
that. I like that.
Found her, you put something
Are
like
these teeth on your hat?
Found her,
Yeah,
you caught her,
Tess.
taxidermist.
Tess.
you
Yeah.
stuffed her, you
From
brought
a
her
feral
home.
hog.
A hog?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Did you catch that?
No, it was an alligator kill that I came across.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's a low. That's a high. The top one's right.
Yeah,
bottom one's-
yeah, there's a
Where?
small
From
one.
around here? Texas?
Yeah, by Cleveland, on the Trinity River.
We get gators here
Yeah,
Gators and lots of hogs, right?
Yes.
They're wild.
Mm.
Dangerous,
very dangerous.
right?
They'll eat you.
Yeah.
They'll go after humans,
Oh yeah, they'll attack you and kill you.
kill you,
Yeah.
and then they eat you. No.
Yep.
Gotta see the lower Tuscandos were probably that long.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, and the ends
It's
are
huge.
like knives.
Wow.
They're sharp.
It's cool.
Well,
down there on
thank-
that, yeah.
Well, thank you.
I have not heard anybody discuss the legendary chupacabra.
They did, but over here they say it's a dog, the blue dog, what they call it.
Oh, the blue dog.
Yeah,
Oh, that's your blue dog. That guy that paints a blue dog.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the Texas chupacabra.
Ah.
It's a dog.
Yeah, we need a camera like that.
Stop that.
That's contagious.
Contagious. It is.
Alright, audio's ready.
How good did that barbecue smell earlier?
Smells good right now, too.
Porky.
Yeah, when we drove by.
And Marshall.
And Bob, we have Steve.
So, can you tell me your first and last name?
My name is Lupe Mendoza.
Where did you
Lupemendoza.
and Team Taser? What is it?
Well, Team Taser is a large group that we got from the East Coast, right here in Texas, and the West Coast. And we got teams that are doing out research in all the areas.
Oh wow, and they're out there looking for Bigfoot,
Correct.
picking up samples of hair and making.
Any kind of prints we can find, structures. I mean, just you gotta know what you're looking for when you go out in the woods.
How long have you been a part of Team?
I've been a part of Team Taser probably about 9 months now.
9 months. How did you get started?
I accidentally met him on Facebook and got talking to him, but the way I got started to Bigfoot was last year, October 29th. Me and my son were hiking on Mount Rainier when the unexpected happened. You know, I happened to look to my side and see a bipedal creature walking away from us.
You saw a big furry
Oh.
creature.
It was huge, probably 7-8 foot tall, 600 pounds.
And that was it for you.
Yeah, it's changed my life forever.
Really, you didn't stop thinking about it.
I was scared for a long time.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go out in the woods no more. Because I like to go hiking and be out in the outdoors, and I didn't want to do it no more for a long time until I started meeting people.
So previous to that time that you were hiking with your son in Mount Rainier, you would not have come to a Cripple Zoological conference and not interested in Bigfoot or anything?
No, I wouldn't. I always thought that was kind of weird stuff to go through, but now I can see how good these people are and what's really out there.
So that moment when you saw the creature, everything kind of changed. It wasn't like, oh, this is a hoax. You didn't think someone had a furry suit on.
Oh no, it would just be my son out there in the mountains. And, there's no way that anybody could have noticed this.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And what do you say to people that, you know, are like, oh, it's a bunch of hogwash and nonsense and, you know?
Well, a lot of people do this. They make fun of you, they ridicule you, but after a while, you just, you know, you don't pay them no more attention, you know, because you know what you saw. My son knows what he saw, you know, and they're real. They're out there, and but one day we're gonna prove that they exist.
They just haven't been found yet.
Not yet. It's like a couple of years it took to find a gorilla or a panda. A lot of years. So hopefully one day soon we will find it.
And so tell us what's going on here today. This is a conference of people getting together. Tell me what's going on here.
Well, here it's just mainly about cryptids, but the main goal here is about the Bigfoot, Sasquatch, whatever you want to call them, Booger Man, some people call them. But it's very big here in East Texas. East Texas is one of the largest areas in the United States. It has a lot of sightings, and a lot of the folks here, you know, a lot of them don't talk about it, but they know, you know, if you pull them to the side, they will tell you the stories.
So people kind of don't talk about it too much. They keep it hush hush.
Well, you know, that's why a good show like this helps out, because then you can talk to people that have seen something, because they know what you're talking, what you're going through. You don't have to hide nothing. And that's what's good about meeting people at a show like this.
What did your family say when you came home with your son? How did you tell them?
I think I called my wife, and she was kind of like, I don't know, you know, but when my son told her that too, you know, she was like, okay, you know. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Can he describe it again, like exactly what happened, and also
Yeah.
he said he hiked. You asked him if he's a hunter.
Yeah.
How he knows that it wasn't.
Yeah,
You know.
so when you said you like to spend a lot of time in the outdoors and you like to hike, you know, you spend a lot of your free time hiking?
Yeah, I used to spend a lot of time. Yeah.
Hiking but not hunting?
No, I used to hunt when I was younger. Since I got out of the military, I don't hunt no more. I just can't do it right now. But being outdoors, I love it. You know.
So were you guys camping or just hiking
We were
in
just
the afternoon?
we were just hiking. We had wound up to a place called Paradise, and it started getting real cold and started snowing. So we came down a couple of miles down off the mountain, you know, where it was warmer. Went into the trail, and the trail we went into the wrong trail. What happened? So when we turned around back to the clearing, and I looked to my right, that's when I saw it walking away, and I stopped my son. And I told him, hey, my son, he's 26 years old at the time. He was stationed there at Lewis McCord. And I stopped him and said, look, and he was like, Dad, what do you see? I said, when we saw it, he was like, wow, oh my God, you know. We tried to take pictures. I mean, it was scary, you know. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. It was probably about 100 yards from us when they stopped and turned around and started looking at us.
And did you stand still? Did you guys back off? Did you just say,
We stayed in the same area that we were at. I mean, we stopped right there. I dropped my pack. I pulled out my binoculars, trying to look at the face, see if I could see the facial features. When I did, I saw the brow. It's like the skin on the forehead, and I kind of panicked and handed it to my son. I told him, "You tell me what you see."
yeah, well, how did you know what it was?
Well, it had to be. I mean, you know, you have to know it wasn't a bear. I mean, it was walking. It walked a good 50 yards before it stopped, turning around on two legs. A bear's not going to do that, you know. And
Did it see you?
I think it did, and that's why it stopped and turned around and started looking at us. And actually, at one point, as we were looking at it, it actually leaned over to the side, like to take a better look at us. So we tried to take pictures and looking at it. After a few minutes, we decided to leave. So we went to the car, which was about maybe another 30 yards from us, and we put up a gear. And then I told my son, well, I don't think we saw what we saw, so let's go back in there real quick. So we went back to the same spot we're at, and looked up on that hill, and it was gone.
You went back in
Yeah.
to see it again.
Yeah. Wanted to make sure, but he was gone by the area. It's actually scary.
Let's see, what other kinds of questions?
That's good.
Did you learn anything?
As you know, and he said it
You
changed
didn't?
his life. Maybe
Yeah.
you asked me.
Yeah. Well, and in what way? You and I talked about it a little bit inside, but
Pretend like you didn't.
how did it change your life? You said when you saw it, everything changed.
Yeah, like I said, I don't go out in the woods by myself. I used to go out a lot hiking by myself. It's not a thought, but now I don't go alone. I gotta have my gun with me, no matter what. No matter if it's 3 or 4 of us, we're always all carrying. We got carrying permits. I won't go out by myself.
You want to face that thing, whatever it was.
Well, one thing I learned here about East Texas, and I've been researching with this group here, is that they seem to be more aggressive here. They seem to be a little bit smaller, but they're very aggressive. And that's one of the reasons.
So you wouldn't go out alone.
No.
And in this conference, and the people that you've met here today, because it's the first time you've come to something like this, did you learn anything new about them, or did anything surprise you? Was there anything that you didn't already, have you already read about?
In the last year, I've learned a lot. Matter of fact, everybody spoke here. I've read all their articles and stuff, so it was pretty much what I've been learning from. Nothing really new, but some stuff.
Right.
So Serena,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he mentioned that he was in the military. Did you learn about observational skills or like what, to trust what you're seeing?
Sure.
Like,
Yeah, and you mentioned, and your son as well, that
Yeah.
you have a military career, and your son is still enlisted?
No, he's got out earlier this year. I was an ex-paratrooper infantry, and yeah, so I was trained to how to observe, something. I know how to tell distance just by looking at it, and so I knew how big it was. And then the trees in the area were very huge. I think it was Douglas fir, and the shoulders were as wide as some of them trees. Them trees were 3 or 4 foot across. So it was massive.
So your training in the military, gave you skills to be able to identify size, distance, that if he was standing upright, I guess you
Yes.
don't know if it was a he or a she,
Yeah,
but
yeah, it's still a little too far to tell if it was a he or she. But I can see the whole front of the body. The arms are straight down. I can see all the way down to almost to the ankles. That's where the grass covered everything.
it takes a kind of person with an open mind to think, oh, this could be or Sasquatch. Some people might just say that there's just no way. There's some other answer. There's some other solution.
I thought about that for a while. I did, but you have to come to realize, what you saw is real. It's true. A lot of people don't say, oh, it can't be true. How can it be hiding? There's millions of acres here in America that have not been walked in, that are virgin, and something can hide in there very easily.
It's so hard to believe, right? I mean, we all live close to cities and stuff, and it's true. There is just lots of uncharted territory out there that people haven't walked before.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize is that if you travel from the Oklahoma border all the way down to Louisiana, down to the Gulf Coast, go over to Arkansas, Georgia, Florida, there's more forest there than the Pacific Northwest. It's 1.6 million acres. And that's a lot of forest to cover. There's not a lot of people to cover that area.
So what do you say to people who say, not so, doesn't make it?
Hey, get out there and prove me wrong.
Really
so we
fun.
had a little hit just about on how much land there is that hasn't been explored.
Between Oklahoma, you had things kind of summing up how much territory, how much land there is, that's even bigger than the Pacific Northwest. Tell me about that area. What kind of size is that?
Oh, wow.
Where is it?
Well,
No, there was one before that, but like how
I
much
don't know where.
unexplored area there is in this
Oh,
around.
okay. So in this country, just how much unexplored?
unexplored, I could not be able to tell you. There's so much places that people have not been into. Even some of the places that we go into, we might have been the first people that walked in that area. If you go down like East Texas or Louisiana, it's like swamps. Nobody wants to go in there. They have no reason to go in there.
Thousands of acres?
Yeah, millions of
Hundreds,
acres.
millions of acres.
Yeah, but one day we're gonna find them. We're gonna find them. That's it.
Can I ask one?
Sure. Guy wants
Do
that.
you really want to find them?
But
Or are they
answer,
better off-
but answer, Serena.
Answer Serena.
Yeah, I'll
Or
ask
are they
again.
better off left alone?
Right, I know, isn't that so? That's just like everything, right? I mean, in a way, don't you think, out of respect for these creatures, do you really want to find a Bigfoot and a Sasquatch, or would it be better for them?
I think both. I think find one and prove that they exist, and that way they can be protected and be left alone. That's what we need to do. And
You want to protect them?
yes, we want to protect. Hopefully we can find maybe a dead carcass from natural causes or something. They can prove that they exist, and once that is proven by the government, they can put it out there protected.
So your interest in them is kind of out of love and respect. You want to
Oh,
help
exactly.
them survive and protect
Exactly.
them. Cool. I'd like to see one. Who knows?
But they're scary too.
They are
Yeah.
scary.
Okay, we're gonna reverse shot, so just stay where you are and it'll be
So
great.
just stay where you are. I like this t-shirt. You
thank
guys, maybe next year you guys will have your own table.
Yeah.
Just switch it up a little bit. Right, I bet next year this will grow in size, there'll be more people and more tables, more lectures.
You know,
Yeah, have you set out on any expeditions with your friends searching recently or in this area or nearby?
like I said, we do the San Luis National Forest, which is between Cleveland and Conroe. Trinity River Basin, we go out there with our group and we just check to get financial research. They go out all the time because they live that area. And I have to drive and meet them on the weekends. So, yeah,
How many hours will you spend out there, and then what kinds of activities do you do to collect samples and stuff?
Well, sometimes we go out at night, do audios. We do hear a lot of weird things out there. But, they say that forest is haunted because of it used to be an old logging town, and a lot of people have died in that forest and gone missing, never been found. At nighttime we hear a lot of weird things.
I bet. And so when you're out there doing stuff like, collecting samples and things, what do you bring out, like Ziplocs or little speakers and
Well,
vials? and
Serena,
No,
actually, I think what you need, I think you need to, because you didn't ask me anything about anything else besides that one time, that any other evidence that he's collected.
You found since then. Have you found other, you said maybe there have been footprint or two?
We found a couple of footprints that we cast.
Okay, so we should
Since then,
Get
in
that
the
on
last
camera?
9
get that on
months?
camera, yeah.
Okay,
The second.
great.
go back to
Yeah, you maybe come back to there.
Okay.
Thank you, Rick. And just a little bit to your left, then go to second. Second. And Toyota will have speed.
So in addition to the time we went here and saw the first example of this creature, what other times have you been able to find evidence?
Well, a couple of times this year in San Luis National Forest, we have come across tracks. Two of them that we managed to cast, and I think they're pretty good footprints. Out in the middle of the swamp, out in the middle of nowhere, where nobody's gonna walk out there barefoot.
So you're out there and you're looking for
Oh, yes.
footprints and to get on a trail, and you probably have training and that kind of thing too. You know how to look for a trail, a track.
Yeah, we look for all kinds of signs out there, from anything that's out of the ordinary, broken branches. Like I said, you can see where something's been laying down. It could be a hog or a deer. You look for hair samples on trees or where they scratch themselves. There's just a lot of, you gotta look out for the ordinary stuff.
Did they find the air? Did they find
Yeah. Other than the footprints, did you find anything else?
We have found a few stick structures. One day, me and one of my buddies, Brandon, were walking down a trail to set up some trail cams, and we were the only ones out there. And once we set up our trail cams, we came back, and in the middle of the trail that we came through was we found the first stick right in the middle, still shoved into the ground. So we walked a bit further, and there's another one shoved right into the ground, right in the middle of the trail we just came through.
And what is that?
Well, this it could be marking their territory. Some people say, I don't know.
Is it fur or
No, just the sticks shoved into the ground.
sticks just in the ground?
Yeah, shoved into the
You
ground.
had a camera there, but you
Yeah.
just didn't see anything.
Well, like I said, we came in that area to set them up, and when we came back out in the middle of the trail, they shoved into the ground. We just walked through. They weren't there before. Yeah.
So that's interesting. So hair, you've seen hairy footprints, and then sticks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we got a lot of pictures of Brandon and we took a video of something out there, and we took some stills off of it. They were pretty good. It looks like a really good shape of something out there.
How about the picture that you took?
That was taken on a creek bed in Mount Rainier.
Are you willing to show it?
I don't like showing it because I want to keep that personal.
Okay. Very good. Have you showed it to any of the experts?
Yeah, I
What
have.
do they say?
They're like, wow, they like it.
Nice. All right. What else?
That's it.
Anything come up?
So you have a picture of something that you saw?
Right. That's how
Yeah.
we got talking.
Oh, is that the picture of the that time?
Lupe
Did you
came
take
up
a
No,
and
no,
showed me.
that wasn't a picture of that time. This is, matter of fact, this was about, it was the same day, but maybe a couple hours difference. Coming back down the trail in a creek bed.
After.
Yeah, after the sighting, yes. On the same day, we were coming back off the trail.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
I know.
I'd love to see it.
Throw it down the camera.